Well, hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Cars, Bikes and Boats. And here we are back on the Bandit again. And I'll tell you something guys, this has taken a little bit of time to do. And of course it's been because of the whole lockdown, you know, the kids at home for 6 months and all sorts, you know, so it really has fell behind a little bit. But what we're going to try and do is kind of blitz a lot of the work in this video, which basically includes, guys, we need to swap over the lights. We've got the new tyre hugger for the back, and we've got a belly pan going on under here. But with the belly pan, of course, and the tyre hugger, we actually should be painting them as well, which means we need to take this off, the wheel off, that off, and that off as well. But I want to put them on the bike first just to make sure they fit, you know. You can imagine with this, you know, you just go and paint it, make it look really nice, spend 2 nights on it, and then it doesn't fit the bike, you know. We're not having that. I'd probably cry if that happened, you know. But, you know, that needs to go on there. And really guys, you know, once we've got that sort of painting done, boy, that's it really, you know, just touching up, engine painted, polished up, all the bits and pieces that we've done. It'll just look tremendous guys. So anyway, as per usual, let's get going. So here we are guys, belly pan stuff. And this is all you sort of get with it, and there's instructions as well. These are for the Bandit, so it doesn't look too complicated to go on. But I've said that before. Let's crack on. I'm just really going to get this on. I want to see what it looks like. Right guys, so here's the instructions as I call them. And it looks like the left hand side and the right hand side of the bike's slightly different where these bolts are actually going to go on. So I'm really going to need to take a, you know, keep a right good look at this. I'm the world's worst for not following instructions, but I'll really try my best this time for a change. Right guys, so the lower is that one obviously. Oh, it's pretty loose. I did sort of pre-loosen it guys, always do. Didn't realise it'd be that. Here we go. Now it says that there's a washer inside. And I can't feel it. So we've got the washer's box, pop the washer on and in we go. And of course guys, this makes perfect sense. Look, it's coming out, you know, towards the engine, as you can see by the way the belly pan is. Then when we put this guy in, it's going to look good. It's going to be fine. Let's see. We won't over tighten them just now. So I'm assuming the next bracket goes down here. Not too tight, guys. Not too tight yet. This is just mock up. And that seems to make sense, guys. Look. That's touching the... Oh no, it won't touch the engine. I don't think it'll touch the engine once we're on. Once the bracket's on. That's looking really good. What I'll do guys is I think I'm gonna... No, I can't put the other side on yet. No, we'll just do it. We'll just do this side. We'll just do this side. Yeah, so I've got a wee bit of a Jubilee Cup situation. This is what's supplied with it. And it's obviously so we can mount this here. So let's just pop it under and see exactly where we're going. Now is that going to fit? No, it's not. It needs to go right across to here. Right next to the... I'm sorry guys, the image isn't very good. But guys, that is as near as, damn it. That'll be absolutely fine. Right, I'll get the other side in guys, and then we'll tighten up and see what it looks like. So that's us on guys. Well, you know, almost on. But yeah, I think with this guys, you know, obviously this is going to get a lot of beating from the road, you know, and whatever's on here is, you know, serious stuff. So I think all we're going to actually be doing guys is painting this part of it here. You know, that goes all the way around back, maybe up on this line here, and leaving the front black and just sort of that underside black, because you won't really see it, you see. And honestly guys, you know, once we've got this painted, it's going to be white, I think, around the edges with yellow. Right, so guys, this tyre hugger was pre-owned. We've actually got one of these on the Fireblade, which is, you know, it really keeps the underside, you know, lovely and clean, you know, especially over here at the back. So we're going to get this, and it's a pre-owned one. Got it from eBay, and it looks fairly straightforward to do. So let's see and get cracking here. Right guys, so just whip the end can off just quick so we can get this on. But as you can see, it's a wee bit spangly. It doesn't really quite go with the bike. You know, we are going to paint it, and like I said, it was pre-owned anyway, you know, but hey ho. But yeah, basically guys, look, we've got 2 holes right there, and you maybe recall in the last video there's 2 screws down here, so that obviously fits on there. But that means taking the wheel off, which we're not going to do just now, because We need to get this painted and that painted. What else are we on? Front mudguard, wheel. But basically, guys, that's it, you know. Definitely, absolutely, really, really happy with that. Okay, you know, it needs a Jubilee clip and stuff, but you know, once it's up and on there, it should look okay, you know. It should look really nice. And especially when that part's all yellow, you know, that should look really good as well. So we're almost there, guys. We really are getting there now, you know. A wee bit of painting to do now, though, definitely. Wee bit of painting. And, oh, you know, I'm going to change those lights as well. I'll do my head in. But hold on a second, who have we got? Have we got a rabbit? Oh, you might just saw her go in there. The wee rabbit's in and out of here quite a lot. Yes, as you can see, guys, look, they're just absolutely horrible. However, the only thing that's damaged really is the outer coating. So it's always worth keeping the lens and maybe the inside and the bulb, because they're exactly the same anyway, you know. So you've got to look after it. But yeah, and the bracket should just go straight on there. We should be okay with that. Lovely, lovely. Filming and doing with one hand. Sure we'll manage. I don't think I've had this headlight cluster off before. Maybe. Yeah, I've also got the fork bearing to do on this as well, because there's just a bit of movement in the forks. That's not good. So we're going to do that as well before this job is out. Yeah, so pretty poor condition, guys. And look at this boat. This won't come off at all. What a pain. Might have to take it off with a grinder or a drill or something in a minute, but that's okay. Yeah, so basically, guys, I think we'll get this bike back up on the... We'll get it back up, guys, and then we're going to take this off. The tyre hugger, I think, goes on. We'll have to take the wheel off and put that on, but that's absolutely fine. So, but I think we'll just get it back up where it was and take it for there. Yes, this will take a little bit to come out, you guys. You'll get it though. Yeah, we've got the spindle almost out, guys. Here we go. Hey. Oh, tell you something. I keep saying these things during these videos. I keep sort of wondering when was the last time I ever took this off, or if I ever did. And off comes the front wheel. And as you can see, guys, you know, with the belly pan just there, you know, it's right back, you know, just like right on the front tire. So that front is going to get a wee bit of punishment as time goes on, you guys, you know, but we'll get it. Yeah, so take the calipers off. I can't remember if I've ever had this front wheel off, but hey ho. I think now the only thing we have to remove for paint is the mudguard. I think that's it. That's all we need. Yes, I remember last time, guys, look, just rounded inside. I just cannot get them out, so it looks like I might have to take the grinder to them to get them off. I don't think there's any other sort of way of doing it, unless I drill it, I suppose. So for now, guys, I think we're just going to leave on this plate here, because these ones are actually all rounded, which is an absolute pain. I managed to get that 3 out, but that one there's rounded. So what we have is a metal drill bit. I don't know if it's different in other countries, guys, but in the UK they tend to be gold, which is great. And what we're going to do is drill into the top of it like that, and then there we go. And then you screw in this here, and what happens then is, guys, this then becomes the screw. You know, you put it in and then you start taking it out with a ratchet or whatever, you know. So let's see, we're a wee bit awkward. We are a wee bit awkward, guys, because of the fork. I'm going to have to go in at like an angle. So let's bend out the horn. Let's see. Not quite tight, guys. That's us in, guys. Sorry, guys, it just popped off as soon as I kind of repositioned the camera. Never mind. So there we go. And we'll deal with that other ones later. That's that one off, guys. So that's another bit off. And as you can see now, look, we can get right in the back of here. There's some stickers on lower down there. Should be in short for that. Yeah, some Showa, whatever that is. Right, so that's now mudguard off. We'll take the tyre hugger back off. Now we need to take the belly pan back off. There we go, guys, and we'll just get the remainder of that screw out with the old pliers, and there we are. Back to the original plate now. Need cleaned before we put it back on, but that's just underneath the mudguard, guys. So obviously, guys, we need a bit of a power wash on this guy. He's pretty, he's not that bad, but give him a really, really good power wash before we sand it down and start prepping again, guys. That'll be really good. Yeah, so while we're at it, guys, we just drilled out that one there. And like I said, guys, keep the lens, keep the, the inside, keep the bulb, they're all okay. Just keep that section there just in case, a stone come up and smash that, we just don't know. So I'll keep those parts, guys. But, where did it go? But this part, guys, is just, look at that. I used to clean that up and it looked really nice. You could see all the little pinholes, but it was nice. But now, no, just had a... Yeah, so there we go. We're needing this, obviously, but this part here is just for the bin. There we are. Look at that. But hey-ho, onward and upward. Yeah, and I think what we'll do with the lights, guys, is I'll leave them just now because the other battery's in the quad bike at the minute, so I'll get that back. But guys, I think I'm just going to leave this for now. I know this part here, because really the big job is painting. I need to get these bits painted and back on the bike. Right, guys, I think the only thing I have to remember with the tyre hugger is this part here, so I'm just going to click a very quick photograph, guys, just so I can remember how and where this goes on. Right, so guys, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have to rub the forks down while we're in here, guys. But what I'm a bit more concerned about doing is the actual belly pan. Now, I've rubbed down the mudguard. I'm not going to bother with that on camera. You guys have sort of seen all that. The mudguard and the tyre hugger. However, this belly pan's a little bit different. Now, this is really hardened. And it's looking, you can see it's really nice and glossy. I don't want to rub that down or paint it because it's fine black. But up these parts here, obviously it's upside down just now, but I want this to be white around the edges and then yellow. The yellow in the middle, and that should look really, really cool, you guys. So what we're probably going to have to do is I'm going to have to put on like a strip of tape right along there like that. Rub down all this part here, and leave this, and then mask up everything, mask up all that black so that we don't sort of get it all over the shop. So there we go, guys, and basically, this is upside down again. This is going to stay black. You can see there's a contour just there, and with these, you're better off following the contours, guys. I just personally think so. They're there for a reason, and they make it what it is. But if you use the thin tape first, like that, you can sort of bend the tape round, and then when you put on the masking tape, you don't have to be tight in a proper line, And basically, I want this bit all covered back up again. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, what I'm going to do is start covering over this. Now, I need to rub this part down, and that's fine, and I'll have to wet and dry it. So what I'll do is leave it upside down so that the wet goes all the way down like that. We'll try and keep this all nice and done, because when we start spraying this, I don't want any overspray onto this black. I don't want any of that. So I'm going to have to get this all totally covered up, but it'll look really good. It'll look really, really good. Right, guys, it's Sharon just heading off to go and get the kids from school. And as you'll see, guys, got all the panels up here now, and it's really cold outside, guys, so I'm going to be doing this in the house, which isn't a big deal at all. As long as I can get this all primered and the place de-aerated before bedtime, then that'll be really good. But guys, I was going to be a little bit lazy, I have to admit, and just go for like a plain black for the front of the bike, but that's no use at all. We'll definitely do the Bumblebee on it. And that is the tyre hugger, the belly pan, of course. Pretty much ready to go as well. Tyre hugger and the front mudguard. So basically the front mudguard's going green, black for that, then yellow just for this parts though, and we'll leave this bit black. And then obviously the Bumblebee wheels, which if you haven't seen them before, it is black on the spokes and in the sort of rim where it meets, and then the outside is all yellow. So that should look really good, guys. Yeah, so the challenge with this video, guys, I've just popped you back on the tripod, was to actually build, do the bike, let's see, plastic primer we need. It was to build the bike using spray cans only, so doing the whole thing up just for that. So it's been pretty good to see what it turns out like. I have to say, guys, I mean, it's not perfect, not like you'd get at the, a proper body shop. I mean, goodness me, but it still looks really good. I think the design will look good. When we're sticking it up, it should look good. Let's go for it. Here we go, guys. So basically guys, you know, just keeping it about, you know, 10 inches away, back and forth. This is what I did the rest of the bike with, you know, and just keep building up the layers really. You know, so that's going to look pretty good. But again, this is going like black, and I'll tell you that the black is really nice, I have to say. Really, really nice. Yeah, so just a very light tacky coat first, guys. You know, don't try to cover it. Even the second lot of primer, which we'll do in about 20 minutes, you know, even that'll just be a light coat as well. This is the bit I'm quite excited about, guys. I'm leaving it black. You might see just a bit of the gloss just there. I'm leaving this black because of the stone chips we're going to get up off the road. You know, this is the bottom where the exhaust comes down. But this bit's here we're going to use, we've got yellow, guys. And I've got some really bonny stickers for it too, so it should look just tremendous when it's done, if I do say so myself. But again, guys, just a top coat to begin with, nothing heavy. We'll spin it around just to do this bit here, and then we'll get underneath it. Yeah, but these jobs, guys, you know, I'd love to get another bike, you know, and go for it to do our second one. I do enjoy it that much, obviously, as you bikers will understand. You know, any of you that are into cars and bikes and whatnot. So yeah, the challenge with the spray paint, guys, truthfully, you can't really get it as perfect. You know, maybe if you were a little bit more experienced or just had a real good hand on it, you know. But it can be quite difficult, guys. I'm just trying to get all these edges. Don't worry about the inside. We'll just spray it black and once we're done. But obviously these insert parts, I should be able to lie this down. It's lovely and warm up here in the house, guys, so good move. This is plastic primer as well, guys, and we're starting to get through it a bit now. We might have to get another tin, guys. Let's see how we go. That's looking really good, guys. That's looking really good. So there we go, guys. Pretty much it. The grey plastic primer has just run out, guys, believe it or not. However, I've got some white plastic primer as well. And I found that, see, when I did the yellow last time, it took a good few coats to cover over that grey. So I think now we've just got the grey on, I'll do it white, and then we can do the yellow, and that should look really good. This is going to be black, so maybe not such a good idea, and this is going to be green, so maybe get away with a coat on that, guys, you know. But I really want to get this one really, you know, really high, you know, highly covered, you know. And we've also just got the normal plastic, the normal metal primer for the wheel, guys. And hopefully, once we've got that done, we should be looking good. So there we go, guys. Looking good, just making sure this tape stays down, guys. Got a wee bit of paint on the back tyre when I was doing it. I think I've got it this time. It looks really good. Yeah, and again, guys, this basically the black, if you can remember, will be in the inside rim and the spokes, and it'll be yellow out here on the side. Of yellow on the side here, back to British Racing green there, and lovely black on that. And that should look really good, guys. And last thing, guys, but the back passenger bars. Now I painted these black and they bubbled up. I don't think I've sort of prepared it properly, so I've rubbed them back down again, and we're going to prime them again so we can spray them again. Right, so guys, primed, ready to go. Look at this, so that's all primed up, guys. And like I said, guys, I was using the grey because that insert part's going to be black, and the rim's going to be yellow, so I've put on some white primer on there just to dull it down. And of course my really excited bit is that belly pan, I have to say. So again, British Racing green, black. So what I'm going to do for the next video, guys, I'm basically just going to get these guys painted up, and what we'll do is go and just, you know, back onto the motorbike and fit them up. You know, I won't do another video of spray paint, I don't think, you know, on this project. You know, it just all needs to be done. So hopefully, guys, next time we come onto this Cars, Bikes and Boats, we will have these all painted up and we'll be installing them on the bike. So listen guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I know some of these videos are a bit bitty, you know, and they kind of have been a little in this project simply because of the sort of kids being off school, the coronavirus and whatever else, you know, so, but we're catching up, we're getting there. So anyway guys, for now, just thank you so much for watching.